Have you ever stood up from your favorite chair, ready to walk across the room, only to feel a strange heaviness in your legs? Maybe your knees felt stiff. Maybe your calves seemed slow to respond. Maybe you brushed it off, telling yourself, it's just age. This is normal. But what if it isn't just aging? What if something else, something silent, something daily, is making it worse? Imagine this for a moment. Each morning, you pour yourself a refreshing glass of orange juice. At lunch, maybe a cold soda or a diet drink. Later, a strong coffee to push through the afternoon. These simple habits seem harmless, even healthy. They've been part of your life for years. But what if behind that sweet, bubbly, energizing feeling, there's a hidden danger quietly working against you? What if some of the drinks you trust most are slowly draining the strength from your legs, stiffening your joints, and making every step harder without you even realizing it? I know it's a lot to take in, but you deserve to know the truth. Because when you pass 60, your body doesn't process things the way it used to. Your blood vessels become more delicate, your joints more sensitive, your muscles need more care, more protection. And certain drinks, ones that flood your system with sugar, acid, sodium, and chemicals, can quietly speed up the damage. They inflame your joints. They tighten your circulation. They rob your muscles of the energy and support they need to stay strong. The worst part? The effects are slow and sneaky. You don't feel it right away. It builds day after day, sip after sip, until one morning you wonder why walking across the kitchen feels harder than it used to. Maybe you've already noticed a little more swelling around your ankles after a meal, a strange tightness in your calves after sitting too long, knees that ache more after a grocery store trip than they should. You might have blamed it on getting older. You might have accepted it as inevitable, but it's not inevitable, it's preventable. And today you're going to learn exactly what's hiding behind that glass and how to make simple changes that could restore your strength, your balance, and your confidence. Because there are 7 everyday drinks, yes, 7, that many seniors over 60 consume without a second thought. 7 drinks that seem friendly, even necessary, but that may be slowly, silently damaging the legs and joints you rely on to live fully and independently. And some of them? They're sitting right now in your fridge, your pantry, or even in your hand. That's the tricky part. No one warns you. No one tells you that a glass of juice, a bottle of water marketed as sporty, or a can of soda could be setting you up for pain, weakness, and reduced mobility. It's not your fault. You've been doing what you thought was right. But today, you'll get the full picture, the part the advertisements and labels don't show. Because the truth is, small, hidden dangers can cause big problems over time. But small, conscious choices can also create big healing. And that's what this video is about. Not fear, not guilt, but awareness and the freedom to choose better. So if you've ever felt that dull ache in your knees after just a short walk, that creeping heaviness in your legs when you stand up after dinner, that tightness that makes you hesitate before climbing a staircase, stay with me. Because what's coming next could change how you move, how you feel, and how you live. The first drink we're about to uncover might shock you. It's something most people still believe is perfectly safe, even good for you. But for seniors, especially those who want to protect their legs and joints, it's one of the most dangerous habits hiding in plain sight. Grab a comfortable seat, take a deep breath, and stay until the end. Because the strength of your legs, your freedom to move, and your ability to live fully may depend on the small choices you start making today. Are you ready? let's begin. Let's dive into the first silent saboteur, a drink many people over 60 trust without a second thought. 1. Soda. The sweet saboteur, the hiss of a can opening, the icy fizz tickling your throat, the instant burst of sweetness. It feels like a small pleasure, a harmless reward. But inside your body, soda launches an attack you can't feel, at least not right away. Packed with high fructose corn syrup and phosphoric acid, regular soda inflames the delicate linings of your blood vessels. It weakens the tiny capillaries that deliver oxygen to your legs. It causes chronic, low-grade swelling in your joints. Over time, every sip contributes to heavier steps, more frequent knee pain, slower recovery after even light exercise. And because soda spikes your blood sugar, it triggers a cycle of insulin resistance that worsens circulation and saps muscle energy. It's not just about weight gain. It's about mobility, the foundation of your independence. Every cold, refreshing gulp feels good now, but leaves a quiet burden your legs must carry later. 2. Orange juice, packaged. The acidic deceiver. You might think, but orange juice is healthy, and it can be if it's fresh, unprocessed, and consumed in moderation. But most store-bought orange juices are a different story. They're packed with concentrated sugars and citric acid, stripped of fiber and engineered for taste, not nourishment. When you drink a glass of packaged OJ, your body receives a sugar rush almost as potent as a soda, and an acidic load that quietly irritates your joints. Over time, that morning glass can lead to tight calves, sore, aching knees after standing too long, a creeping stiffness you can't quite explain. It's not about eliminating fruits. It's about understanding how industrialized versions distort nature's gifts. That cheerful glass of sunshine, for seniors, it can be a hidden storm brewing inside. 3. Sports drinks. The salty saboteurs, brightly colored bottles lined up on supermarket shelves, promise energy, recovery, vitality. But for seniors, many sports drinks are anything but healing. Designed for young athletes, burning thousands of calories, they're often overloaded with sodium, added sugars, artificial dyes, and flavors. When an aging body consumes this cocktail, the result is dangerous. Fluid retention, swollen ankles, increased blood pressure, stiffer, heavier legs. Mrs. Turner, 71, thought she was doing herself a favor by sipping a sports drink after her walks. Instead, she noticed her shoes fitting tighter and her knees aching by afternoon. The sad truth, what's marketed as recovery can be another slow sabotage for aging joints. Overloaded coffee drinks the hidden strain. Coffee itself, in moderation, can be a wonderful ally. But oversized, sugar-laden coffee boy drinks, the ones topped with whipped cream, syrups, and flavored shots, are a hidden danger. Each grande or venti cup can flood your body with sugar, triggering joint inflammation, dehydrate your tissues, worsening muscle cramps, spike and crash your energy, leaving your legs feeling like jelly. Even plain, very strong coffee consumed excessively can cause dehydration, reducing the lubrication in your joints and making every movement feel harsher, tighter. If you've ever finished a coffee and later felt restless legs, tingling calves, or an odd aching in your knees, you've felt the quiet effects yourself. Coffee can be a friend or a hidden strain. It all depends on how you drink it. 4 drinks. 4 daily habits that seem normal, even comforting, yet quietly burden your legs and joints. And the most alarming part? You don't feel it happening right away. You don't see it building day after day. Until one day, climbing stairs feels like scaling a mountain. But here's the good news. Awareness is the beginning of change. And simple, gentle changes can start turning things around faster than you think. Because the next 3 drinks we're about to reveal, they are even trickier, even more deceptive, and even more crucial to understand if you want to stay strong, independent, and mobile after 60. The third one might surprise you the most because it's disguised as 0 sugar, 0 calories, and guilt-free. Stay with me. The next revelations might change not just what you drink, but how you move for the rest of your life. We've uncovered 4 drinks so far, each a quiet thief stealing strength from your legs and life from your joints. But the next 3, they're even trickier because they often wear the disguise of being better choices. And the last one, number 7, might be the biggest shock of all. Let's keep going. 5. Diet sodas, the silent saboteurs, 0 calories, 0 sugar. Guilt-free indulgence, right? That's the promise of diet sodas. And for years, seniors trying to manage weight or diabetes have trusted them. But inside every can, behind every fizzy sip, a different story unfolds. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and acetylphane potassium don't just trick your taste buds. They confuse your body's insulin response. They disrupt the microbiome in your gut. They increase systemic inflammation, even without adding a single gram of sugar. And what does chronic inflammation do? It stiffens joints. It narrows blood vessels. It erodes muscle support around your knees, ankles, and hips. Studies have shown that seniors who drink diet sodas daily are significantly more likely to experience mobility issues, falls, and joint pain. Mr. Jensen, 68, thought he was being smart by swapping regular soda for diet. But after a year, he found himself struggling to climb even a few stairs without aching knees and trembling calves. The calories may be missing, but the cost to your body is real. 6. Alcoholic cocktails, the hidden dangers. A small glass of wine with dinner. A cocktail on a special occasion. For many seniors, these moments feel harmless, even beneficial. And moderate alcohol, especially red wine, does have some studied heart benefits. But cocktails, especially the mixed, sweetened kind, are a different beast entirely. They combine alcohol, which dehydrates tissues and weakens muscle response, sugar, which fuels inflammation, often carbonated mixes, which add sodium and chemicals. The result? A perfect storm for aching joints, fluid retention, and weakened circulation. Even occasional indulgence over time can contribute to stiff ankles, sore knees, heavier legs after long periods of standing. And because alcohol numbs pain temporarily, many seniors don't notice the damage building until one day, a simple walk across the room feels harder than it should. It's not about guilt. It's about understanding how even occasional drinks can tip the scales inside a more vulnerable body. 7. Sweetened milk drinks, the unexpected culprit. This one surprises almost everyone. We grow up hearing, milk is good for your bones. Drink milk to stay strong. And for many years, that's true, especially when it comes to getting enough calcium and vitamin D. But many store-bought milk products aimed at seniors today, like flavored milk, pre-sweetened protein shakes, and meal replacement drinks, are loaded with added sugars, stabilizers, and hidden inflammatory agents. These hidden sugars spike your insulin levels, drive up systemic inflammation, and worsen conditions like arthritis, gout, and circulatory problems. Imagine thinking you're nourishing your body, but silently feeding the very stiffness, swelling, and fatigue that make movement harder. Mrs. Alvarez, 72, drank 2 pre-sweetened nutritional shakes a day, believing she was protecting her bones. But instead, she found herself battling new knee pain, night cramps, and an alarming heaviness in her legs. It wasn't her age. It wasn't a sudden disease. It was the quiet buildup of inflammation from a drink she trusted. Natural, unsweetened milk alternatives, or better yet, balanced, real foods, can offer the calcium and protein you need without the sugar-laden trap. 7 drinks, 7 habits, 7 unseen burdens carried by your legs every single day. But here's the good news. The moment you see clearly, you can choose differently. You can lighten the load. You can heal. Because for every harmful sip you leave behind, there's a healing one waiting to take its place. And that's what we'll explore next. In the next part, we'll reveal the drinks that don't burden your body, but lift it. The sips that soothe inflammation. The liquids that strengthen your blood vessels, support your joints, and energize your legs for the days, months, and years ahead. Stay with me. The most refreshing part of this journey is just ahead. After all the hidden dangers we've uncovered, you might be wondering, is there anything left that's truly good for my legs, my joints, and my future? The answer is a resounding yes, because for every sip that steals strength, there are sips that restore it. Quiet, healing choices that nourish your muscles, protect your joints, and energize your steps. Let's explore them now. The drinks that love your body back. 1. Pure water, the foundation of strength. It sounds simple, it sounds obvious, but for so many seniors, chronic low-grade dehydration is an unseen enemy. When you don't drink enough pure water, your blood thickens, slowing circulation to your legs. Your joints dry out, losing the cushioning that keeps them moving smoothly. Your muscles cramp and tire faster. Every sip of clean, pure water acts like a river, clearing away debris, bringing oxygen, nutrients, and lubrication to every corner of your body. Mr. Hill, 74, made one change. He swapped 2 diet sodas a day for 2 large glasses of water. Within weeks, the swelling in his ankles eased. His afternoon leg cramps disappeared. He said, "It felt like my legs woke up again." Water isn't just hydration, it's healing in its purest form. 2. Green tea, the anti-inflammatory elixir, soft, warm, comforting. Green tea is rich in polyphenols, natural plant compounds that fight inflammation at its roots. When you drink green tea daily, you lower the inflammatory signals that tighten and weaken your joints. You boost blood vessel flexibility, helping your legs receive the circulation they need. You support gentle, sustained energy without the crash of sugary drinks. Imagine sipping a cup of green tea in the morning sunlight, feeling your body breathe easier. Your steps feel lighter. Studies show seniors who consume green tea regularly experience better joint comfort and lower markers of systemic inflammation. 1 cup at a time, you build a quieter, stronger foundation inside yourself. 3. Berry-infused water, the circulation booster. Take the healing of water and supercharge it. Add a handful of blueberries, raspberries, or blackberries to a pitcher of water. Let it infuse gently, releasing natural antioxidants and a hint of sweet, vibrant flavor. Berry-infused water fights oxidative stress that damages blood vessels, supports stronger capillaries, especially in the legs and feet, encourages collagen production for healthier joints. It's hydration plus healing wrapped in a beautiful natural package. And because berries are low in sugar but high in power, they offer sweetness without sabotage. Every refreshing sip is a quiet rebellion against stiffness, swelling, and slowing down. 4. Coconut water, nature's electrolyte drink. Forget the neon-colored sports drinks. When you need gentle replenishment after a walk, gardening, or even daily errands, coconut water is your ally. Naturally rich in potassium, magnesium, and hydration-boosting electrolytes, coconut water rehydrates muscles without loading you with sodium or sugar, supports heart function and blood pressure regulation, eases muscle cramping and fatigue in the legs. Mrs. Lang, 70, replaced her afternoon soda with chilled coconut water. Within a month, her evening walks extended from 10 minutes to 30, and the stiffness in her knees after dinner, gone. When nature designs something this perfect, all we have to do is say yes. 5. Lemon water, the gentle cleanser, a simple glass of water with a squeeze of fresh lemon. It might not look like much, but it's a powerhouse for circulation and joint support. Lemon water gently stimulates digestion and detoxification, reducing systemic burden on your joints. Provides a natural source of vitamin C, crucial for collagen formation in tendons and ligaments. Helps maintain optimal pH balance, easing inflammatory tendencies. It's bright, it's refreshing, and it reminds your body every morning that healing can be easy, natural, and even joyful. Small sips, small choices, but over time, they add up to something big. Every glass of pure water, every warm cup of green tea, every handful of berries dancing in clear water, every splash of coconut's sweet simplicity, every sunny drop of lemon. They are love letters to your legs, your joints, and your life. Because every time you choose healing over harm, you build a future where walking across the room isn't a struggle. Climbing stairs feels like confidence, not fear. Mornings bring lightness, not dread. You deserve that future. You deserve to move through your days feeling free, strong, and alive. And it all starts not with grand gestures, but with small, faithful sips that say, I choose healing, I choose strength, I choose life. Stay with me, because into the next part, we'll tie everything together. We'll talk about how to make these small choices stick, how to build a rhythm of healing that lasts, and how to walk into the future you still deserve to live. The best is yet to come. If you're still here with me now, it tells me something important about you. It tells me you haven't given up. It tells me you still believe your legs, your joints, your life are worth fighting for. It tells me there's a strength inside you that no number, no diagnosis, no passing year can erase. And that strength, it's more powerful than any drink you've left behind. It's more powerful than any stiffness you feel today. It's the quiet force that says, I am not done yet. I am still becoming. Because here's the truth. No one says loud enough, it's not too late for you. No matter how many mornings you've woken up stiff, no matter how many steps have felt heavier than you wanted, no matter how many times you've whispered, maybe this is just how it is now, you still have the ability to heal. You still have the right to hope. You still have the power to choose one sip, one step, one breath at a time. Maybe it starts today by swapping out just one glass, choosing water over soda, tea over syrupy drinks. Maybe it starts by walking an extra 5 minutes. Maybe it starts by simply believing that change is possible again. Because it is. Your legs have carried you through so many seasons of life, through joy and sorrow, through loss and new beginnings, through ordinary days and extraordinary ones. They have not failed you. They are asking you, quietly, gently, for a little more care, a little more nourishment, a little more love. And when you give it to them, when you offer your body the kindness it's been quietly waiting for, it responds. The blood flows a little freer. The steps feel a little lighter. The mornings come with a little more promise, and it builds, day after day, choice after choice, until one day you realize you walked across the room without thinking about it. You climbed the stairs without gripping the railing so tightly. You rose from your chair and smiled, not because it was easy, but because it was yours again, your freedom, your strength, your life. If this message touched something inside you, if it sparked even a flicker of hope, I invite you to act on it. Comment below and tell me, what's one small change you're ready to make for your legs, your strength, your future? Maybe it's drinking more water. Maybe it's trying green tea. Maybe it's simply promising yourself to keep believing in better. I would love to hear your commitment, because every time we speak our intentions out loud, we make them stronger. And if this video helped you, if it opened your eyes or lifted your heart, even a little, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell to join our community, because you are not alone, and your story is far from over. Every step you take matters. Every choice you make matters. And you still matter, more than you know. So lift your glass of water, of tea, of hope, and take a sip for your legs, for your freedom, for the life you still have the power to live, fully and beautifully. Your best days are not behind you. They are ahead, waiting for you to step into them. One healing sip at a time. One faithful step at a time. One brave heartbeat at a time. I'll see you there.